Thanks, Lee. The other thing I want to do, I've talked about the team all week. You've met a bunch of them, and there's a whole couple tables full of our amazing team, Sean Dean and Lauren and Alan and Elsa and Isa and everybody who's been keeping this thing going, and of course, Elaine and Heather. And I wanted to bring out one other person, literally behind the curtain for the last few days, and it also represents the great young talent that we and this have seen in this room, and we see, and we love to nurture at GreenBiz. Happens to be her birthday. Please join me in welcoming Sydney Massing-Schaefer.
Thank you. Thank you. Wow. This is probably the best birthday gift I could ever ask for. So thank you, Joel. Hi, everyone. It feels good to be back from behind the curtain. I love what I do, and really it makes it worth it for just being a part of this community for all of you. You know, it's a lot of work, but I'm so thankful to be a part of this community. So thank you so much for coming, and I hope to see you at a future GreenBiz event. Thank you.
Thanks, Sid.
Thank you.
Before I bring out the last panel, we started this event talking about how this year, this February feels a little bit better than last February, a little more hopeful, maybe not, you know, we've got solid feet on the ground, and that we've got this. And there's nothing I've seen this week that dispels me from that notion. In fact, I come away, and I hope you do too, more hopeful, more excited, more committed, more inspired than ever. I mean, look what's been going on here. I mean, we've had these great conversations, GM talking about radical transformation from who they were to what they're becoming. Walmart. I had the privilege of hosting a private lunch yesterday, I guess, with one of the largest chemical companies in the world, talking with some of the biggest brands on the planet about eliminating plastic waste. And I think what's evident there is, and across all of these things and so many others, is the collaboration, the spirit of partnership that we've all come to, and how much this community, and it is a community, has grown and matured and come together in ways that we never have before, and how much everyone has stepped up and shown up and in ways we never had before. I'm also inspired that if you've looked around, I know many of you have commented to me about the younger generation that's been here, that we've seen a lot more young people in this room, in this conference, and some of those are deliberate. We've brought in, as we've introduced, the emerging leaders and the 30 under 30s, but it's also just the next generation that's now coming up. And it is so important that we come together, because obviously they've got a lot to learn from us, but we have a lot to learn from them. These are the millennials we keep hearing about that want to work for good companies and change the world, and here they are doing exactly that. So I want us to just acknowledge and celebrate the fact that we have, as this community, have come together with this great group of young people who are stepping into our shoes over the next few years, and some of them already have. So it is really inspiring, and I just want to finish by thanking all of you for what you do and how much you show up in every way. And as we're about to talk about it with the next panel, how much you not only show up, but are increasingly are standing up and speaking up, and the critical role of that. It is, I think I speak on behalf of the entire GreenBiz team, that it is such a joy and privilege to be part of this, and it is such ultimately an honor to be on this journey with all of you.